Ananas Paul, 1-4. She takes the serve, New Caledonia. Paul will take the serve. Resume the set. Paul serve. Lee, Paul, Lee. Just off Paul. So it's 3-2. I think that's the game turnover here. So Lee will take the serve, change hand, Lee on the left, and Paul will be on the right for New Caledonia. Fiji New Caledonia match in the women's singles, live stream on NBC and ITTF page on the Oceania Cup here at Butuka Academy School, Port Moresby South. Lee will serve for Fiji, New Caledonia's Paul Ananes, and Paul misses the serve and hit, and she gets a point there. And now serve back to Ananes Paul. Paul serve Lee, and Lee hits cross, and Paul will take the serve back. And Lee still leads. Lee gets no points, but Ananes Paul gets 2 points. Adding one onto her tally. And served by Lee on the left. Lee will serve these Oceania women's singles, and New Caledonia's Ananas Paul. Caroline Lee, Paul, and Paul misses that one there off the net for her. Didn't like it. She just waved her hands out there, walking off. Served by Lee. Lee served Paul, and Paul just hit the net across, and that doesn't look good for her. Trailing by 2. Paul will get the serve for New Caledonia, and Lee from Fiji. And 3 now, and New Caledonia pick up a point there. She will serve Caroline, and Paul will serve. Paul hits it back. Great hit from Paul, and Lee will get a point there. As it's a game time here in Fiji. Caroline Lee has taken out this set, and or New Caledonia, and finishing off there. So that's a 7-6 set there to Ananas Paul in this set, and 3 sets to 2. Caroline Lee over there. So it's 3-2. New Caledonia managed to get away with that win. Good fight back for Caroline Ananas Paul from New Caledonia, and Caroline Lee did manage to do well in the opening sets, but finishing off almost claims it, but New Caledonia's Ananas Paul was there to well deserve to get on track to win the sets. Live stream on NBC and ITTF-Oceania Cup to you at the Butuka Academy School, Moresby South, Electric Density, Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Till we join you back again for more actions of Table Tennis Oceania Cup.
7-3. Yeah. 8-3. 3-9. 4-9. 10-4. 11-4. Lead.
Welcome back to the ITTF-Oceania Cup at the Butuka Academy School. Match singles men's just resuming now is Jeffrey Lloyd from Papua New Guinea on the left in red, black and gold, and New Zealand's number 3 player Alfred Della Pena from New Zealand. 2 points to Jeffrey Lloyd ahead. Earlier Jeffrey Lloyd now will serve. He misses that one from the net. And New Zealand's number 3, Alfred Della Pena again. Earlier he mentioned he's coming back again to Papua New Guinea, and his first time here, enjoying it. He takes the serve, Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand. On the right, serves Jeffrey Lloyd. Lloyd didn't waste it. Jeffrey Lloyd, who resumed recently back from New Caledonia in the Melanesian Cup, and he was the runners-up against Jeremy Day from New Caledonia, and he won the Open Division as well against Jeremy Day. Jeffrey Lloyd serve, Lloyd, Pena, and Lloyd will serve back again. 3-2, Jeffrey, Lloyd, PNG. Lloyd serves, Pena, and Jeffrey gets the serve back. 3-2, Lloyd will serve on the left for PNG. Lloyd serves, Pena gets it. Lloyd will get the point. 4-2, Jeffrey Lloyd. First game for Jeffrey Lloyd in the opening against the veteran Fijian Zhang. Didn't waste time. He took the old veteran off. Uncomfortable for him, and Jeffrey didn't waste time. Took the first 4 set in the opening match. Now he's playing the second match against Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand number 3 player, and Della will serve. Della Pena serve for New Zealand on the right. He serves 4-2. Della hits the net. 5 to Jeffrey Lloyd, Papua New Guinea. PNG's number 1, and New Zealand's number 3, Alfred Della Pena serve. New Zealand, Lloyd, Della Pena, and Lloyd will get that 6-2. Jeffrey Lloyd, PNG's number 1 table tennis player, recently went to Shanghai in 2018, and there the training still there. Back, Jeffrey Lloyd back again to him, and Jeffrey Lloyd went with his elder brother, and they were all attached in the Shanghai World Table Tennis training facility. And Lloyd is back again, still maintains his number 1 spot. Recently went to Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. Lloyd, Pena, and Pena gets it away. 8-2, Jeffrey Lloyd. He's been coached by his father, Ray Lloyd. He's been around coaching the young boy up, and now he's number 1 PNG. Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand's number 3, takes the serve. 8-2, Jeffrey Lloyd leads, and Pena gets the point. 3-8. He will take the serve from New Zealand on the right in black and white strip. PNG red, black and gold, Jeffrey Lloyd. Number 1 player, Pena, Jeffrey Lloyd. Lloyd gets the serve across and points to Alfred Della Pena. 4-8, PNG leads. Jeffrey gets back the serve on the left, and Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand's number 3. Della Pena gets this back on the table. Jeffrey Lloyd will serve. 8-4. PNG leads. Serve. Jeffrey Lloyd. Serve. Lloyd. Alfred Della Pena. Pena hits. Jeffrey Lloyd. Pena. Lloyd again. Pena. Lloyd. Pena. Lloyd. Pena. And Pena gets it to Jeffrey Lloyd. Will get that point. 9-4. Crowd cheering Jeffrey Lloyd at the home crowd at the Butuka Academy School. Live stream on NBC and ITTF-Oceania Cup it is. 17th Saturday, December. Pena, Lloyd, Pena. Lloyd missed that one. And Pena will get the point. 5-9. And Pena will get the save for New Zealand. 9-5. Great game. Jeffrey Lloyd giving their good time out to number 3 of New Zealand. PNG's number 1. Lloyd. Pena will save. Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd again hits across, and 9-6. Wait for Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand. He will save, and Alfred Della Pena, Chinese based in New Zealand. He gets the save across. Jeffrey Lloyd, reset back, 9-6. Alfred Della Pena gets a point there, 6-9. Alfred Della Pena to serve for New Zealand. The Oceania Table Tennis Oceania Cup here at Port Moresby's Butuka Academy School. Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd gets it up, but Pena gets the point. 7-9. And Jeffrey will get the serve back. 9-7. Jeffrey Lloyd, PNG's number 1. Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand number 3. Receive Della, Lloyd, Della. And Della hits the net. Points to Jeffrey Lloyd, 10-7. And Jeffrey Lloyd managed to maintain that lead. Lloyd will get the save back against New Zealand's number 3, Alfred Della Pena. Pena, Lloyd missed that one. And off from Lloyd. Lloyd gets that points, 11-7. And that's the set that Lloyd will get it off from this first set. Jeffrey Lloyd, too fast, too quick in his actions. Again, good height with Alfred Della Pena from New Zealand's number 3. So New Zealand's Alfred Della Pena getting the talk there from his teammate who earlier played well there, and he's having a chat with him, Alfred Della Pena from New Zealand. So it's 11 points up, first set to Jeffrey Lloyd of Papua New Guinea against New Zealand's number 3, Alfred Della Pena. Oceania Table Tennis Oceania Cup, live stream on NBC and ITTF page, wherever you're on Pacific in New Zealand, watching your players doing quite well against PNG's Jeffrey Lloyd, number 1, winning the first set. And now we'll change hands. Jeffrey Lloyd will stand on the right, facing New Zealand's number 3, Alfred Della Pena on the left. And this Oceania Cup table tennis live stream here at the Butuka Academy School in City, Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Serve back to Alfred Della Pena on the left from New Zealand. He serves from New Zealand. Della Pena, Lloyd misses the turn. Lloyd gets a point here from Della Pena's just across the table on the net. And serve back to Jeffrey Lloyd, who received the serve from New Zealand's Alfred Della Pena. On the left, he serves back to us as he's facing black. Lloyd, Pena, and Pena gets the point from Jeffrey Lloyd, mishandling of that hit there. 1-1, even up. Lloyd will take the serve for PNG. Live stream on NBC's Facebook page and ITTF as well on the page. Wherever you're watching, it's coming to you at your home. Enjoy the watch on the live stream. Very good afternoon to Jeffrey Lloyd from Papua New Guinea's number 1 and Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand's number 3. And 2-1, 2-2 now. Jeffrey just got a point from Alfred Della Pena's mishap there on the table. And Jeffrey will give the serve back to Alfred Della Pena of New Zealand. Della Pena will serve Jeffrey Lloyd. Della Pena, Jeffrey Lloyd misses that point again, and 3-2, Alfred Della Pena leads. Della Pena will serve. New Zealand. Lloyd, Della Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd again. And 4-2, Alfred Della Pena gets the point there. And 4-2, Jeffrey Lloyd on the right. Jeffrey Lloyd comes back. 4-2. Lloyd serves for PNG. On the right, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd again, and Lloyd Della Pena will get 5-2. Close-up match here in this second set. Jeffrey Lloyd will serve on the right for PNG, 5-2, trailing PNG, and Lloyd gets a third point, a point there to make it 3-5. Serve to Della Pena. Pena serves Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd hits across, and Pena, Alfred Della Pena will get 6-3, a point there. Unfortunately for Jeffrey Lloyd, was trying to get over the net, but the ball bounces off back inside the net. Alfred Della Pena gets a serve on the left, 6-3 leads New Zealand. Lloyd, Pena gets it off, Lloyd will get the 4-6. And Jeffrey Lloyd will take the serve, walking closer to the table, having a control of the ball with his rackets. Lloyd serves now. Pena, Lloyd, Pena misses that one, and Alfred Della Pena will get it after mishap hit from Jeffrey Lloyd. So Jeffrey Lloyd will get back the serve. 4-7. Lloyd serve. PNG. Della Pena gets off, and Della Pena gets a point, 8-4, and Della Pena of New Zealand will take a breather for him, leading on 8-4, Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand. PNG's Jeffrey Lloyd on 4, trailing. Second set, right to left, Jeffrey Lloyd, left to right, New Zealand's Alfred Della Pena. Lloyd gets it across, but he's given a point to Della Pena, 9-4. After that, he mishap across the table over the ring, the court, and saved back by Alfred Della Pena on the left. 9-4, Della Pena leads New Zealand. Lloyd, Della Pena gets saved back, 9-4. Reset back the save to Alfred Della Pena. He hits Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 5. A point there after he mishap a twist of Della Pena. Didn't go well for him on his left, but Jeffrey Lloyd will come back to reset the save back. 5-9 Jeffrey Lloyd, and he gets it up. And 9-6 Jeffrey Lloyd gets a point there. He saves back again. Lloyd 9-6 on the right. Lloyd, Della Pena, and Della Pena will get 10-6. It's getting a bit to the end. That should be an even match here. Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand on 10, and Jeffrey Lloyd on 6, trailing in the second set. Della Pena, New Zealand serve. Lloyd, Della Pena gets a point there. That should be it for this set. 11-6 to Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand. And PNG's Jeffrey Lloyd on 6, 11-6 in the second set. And Jeffrey Lloyd 1-1, I believe, in this set. Second set, Jeffrey Lloyd gave it away, 11-6. And almost there for him, but gave it a pep talk from his dad and coach, Ray Lloyd. Jeffrey Lloyd's father and mentor, been coaching him, brought him up since his young day. And don't forget, Jeffrey Lloyd is a student at the Butuka Academy School, as well as Temi Agari, also both academy students at the Butuka Academy School. And they're doing fine here, representing the school and the country in this Oceania Cup table tennis here in Port Moresby, Butuka Academy. And Alfred Della Pena, New Zealand, getting the talk there from his teammate, and should be good for his next set. 11-6 in his second set. Jeffrey Lloyd comes back in, and from the talk from his dad, coach, and mentor, Ray Lloyd, taking a seat down there. A calm man, and he's been with table tennis for long, since they started off with Moses Stallingling and George Shaw coming in the president and maintaining table tennis till today. Jeffrey Lloyd takes the serve on the left, and Alfred De La Pena on the right. Reset save back to Jeffrey Lloyd. 1-0. New Zealand takes an early lead. Lloyd saves. Lloyd hits 2 points to Alfred De La Pena, New Zealand. After he hits the net off from Jeffrey Lloyd. Saves to De La Pena. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd. Then De La Pena gets 3. Jeffrey Lloyd yet to find points. Saves back to Alfred De La Pena, New Zealand on the right. De La Pena saves. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena gets 4. Jeffrey Lloyd trying to settle down in this third set. Let's see, Lloyd will get the save against De La Pena, New Zealand. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd gets the first points, 1-4. The crowd loves it, cheering him on. Jeffrey Lloyd, PNG's number 1, New Zealand's number 3, Alfred De La Pena. Lloyd will get the save, 1-4, trailing. Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd, Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd hits the edge of the table, and 5-2. De La Pena gets the point there, 5-1. Save will reset back, and De La Pena will take that save for New Zealand. 5-1, New Zealand lead third set. De La Pena will save. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets a point. 6-1 over Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena, New Zealand number 3. Take the save. 6-1. Lloyd, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and Jeffrey gets the point there. 2-6. Jeffrey Lloyd will get the save for Papua New Guinea. Live stream on NBC's page, Facebook page, and ITTF, or International Table Tennis Federation. And watching it live stream wherever you are on Pacific. Great to have your pleasant company and enjoying the live stream. Jeffrey Lloyd of Papua New Guinea taking the save, trailing here in the third set, 2-7. New Zealand's Alfred De La Pena leads in this set here. And at 8-2, Alfred De La Pena got a point now. Will save by Alfred De La Pena. Jeffrey Lloyd, what can he do? He can maintain to get some points back. He saves. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena gets a point. 9-2. Save back. Alfred De La Pena keeping a touch high there and maintaining the lead. De La Pena takes the save. Jeffrey Lloyd, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena gets a point. 10-2. Waiting for that set again. Doesn't look good for Jeffrey Lloyd. And Alfred De La Pena getting the breath out to wipe off the sweat of his hands. And he comes back in again. Alfred De La Pena set. Jeffrey Lloyd to save on the left. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena. And Alfred De La Pena gets 10-11 here. He gets that set. Yes, Alfred De La Pena gets that set here. 11-2. Not too good for Jeffrey Lloyd in this set. 2-1 in favor of New Zealand's Alfred De La Pena. After it's 1-all sets earlier. So it's a 2-1, I believe. The 1-all set here. Jeffrey Lloyd getting that set of 11-2 in this set. He gets back, but Alfred De La Pena get a bit of smile talk there, saying cool against his teammates talking there. A bit of water with him in this match. So it's 2-11. We'll reset back the set here for Jeffrey Lloyd and Alfred De La Pena. So Alfred De La Pena, a bit of heat out of him and with the sweat on him, and getting some breather cool system here inside the Butuke Academy School. Great table tennis hall, all sets up by the PNG Table Tennis and ITTF, supporting it with the partners coming on, and one of the long-time partners of PNG Table Tennis is Leon Hardware. Again, been around since day one, and again, coming back again, Jeffrey Lloyd. Now, right to left, Lloyd will face New Zealand's Alfred De La Pena serves. Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets 1. And the mishap from the hit from Jeffrey Lloyd, 1-0. Alfred De La Pena will serve back on the left for New Zealand. Number 3, PNG's number 1, Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd gets 1. It's 1-1. Jeffrey Lloyd will serve on the right for Papua New Guinea. Jeffrey Lloyd gets the serve. Lloyd serve. New Zealand's De La Pena. Lloyd, De La Pena. Gets off Jeffrey Lloyd. We get 2 points. Great work out for him. Unfortunately, he waited for that to bounce off the court one, and Jeffrey Lloyd managed to get off there, and he's 2-1 lead. Jeffrey Lloyd takes a closer serve. Lloyd, De La Pena. Jeffrey Lloyd gets 3, a point there, making him comfortable well there. 3-1, not too good, but he has to maintain that. Alfred De La Pena gets the serve on the left. De La Pena, Lloyd. Lloyd misses that one, bounces off the net, try to get it off, and De La Pena get 2-3 trailing De La Pena, New Zealand. Lloyd, then Lloyd misses that one, 3-all. De La Pena gets a point, and taking a short break to wipe out the sweat from both players. Jeffrey Lloyd on the right and Alfred De La Pena on the left. Should be a good one for both. Alfred De La Pena. Jeffrey Lloyd to serve for PNG. 3-3 serve. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena will get the point there. 4-3. So Jeffrey Lloyd should manage to control the heat of him, and cool calm should manage well. And he gets a point there. 4-4. Alfred De La Pena giving it away back to Jeffrey Lloyd. 4-4. De La Pena, New Zealand will serve on the left. Let's see what he can do. He serves across. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets 5-4. Bit of tricky here in this match. And De La Pena, New Zealand 5-4 takes the save. Lloyd, and Lloyd gets it 5-5. Great work from Jeffrey Lloyd. He's trying to pull it together. With the control. Jeffrey Lloyd right to left on his right hand, swinging off the ball. And Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets 6-5. It's an even tussle between De La Pena of New Zealand, number 3, and Papua New Guinea's Jeffrey Lloyd, number 1. Jeffrey Lloyd gets a serve on the right. Pena, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena gets 7-5. Live stream to you, the NBC page, Facebook page, and ITTF Facebook page as well, or on the YouTube. Thank you, Nasingom, on the YouTube again, unfortunately, and live stream to YouTube on ITTF YouTube. And if you're watching it live, thank you for your pleasant company. Jeffrey Lloyd now 7-5 trailing. Lloyd gets 6-7. Way to go, Jeffrey Lloyd. Unfortunately, didn't get anyone somewhere close to him to get that hit. Now he's taking his cooler back. Jeffrey Lloyd face and De La Pena. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets 8-6. De La Pena and New Zealand's will get it back again. Let's see, Jeffrey Lloyd saves back. PNG. Jeffrey Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd. Jeffrey Lloyd gets it 7-8. De La Pena on the left. Jeffrey Lloyd will resume back to reserve back. 7-8. New Zealand. De La Pena. De La Pena. Jeffrey Lloyd. 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 De La Pena gets the point. 9-7. De La Pena, New Zealand. Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena will serve from New Zealand. Alfred De La Pena. Left serve on the right. Left again. Get it back. He will reset back the serve. Alfred De La Pena from New Zealand. 9-7. Reset back serve. Jeffrey Lloyd and Alfred De La Pena will get the serve back again from New Zealand. 9-7. Serve earlier didn't look good for Alfred De La Pena, so he gets the serve back. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd hits the net, and De La Pena gets 10-7. Unfortunately, Jeffrey Lloyd was trying to get it over, but the ball bounces off the net in the middle of the table. And let's see if he can get it back. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena. Lloyd gets it 8-10. De La Pena 10, Lloyd 8. Her footworks and the timing of getting across the table is something they must do there or if you can estimate your distance and they're moving towards the table and the bounce of the ball, the ball is light, so you have to do it well and accurately with it. Della Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd gets 9, 10, and Alfred Della Pena just off the net here. Let's see, Jeffrey Lloyd gets the serve, slowing it down, 9, 10. Jeffrey Lloyd trailing. Lloyd, Della Pena. Lloyd misses, gets it back there. Della Pena misses 10-10. Anyone's game in this last set, so second last set. And Della Pena second the serve as he moves back. Serve, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd. And Lloyd gets it there, 11-10. And Lloyd has finally sets up there. And Lloyd will get back again to reset the serve. 10-11, just the points away. Jeffrey Lloyd to serve on the right. Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd, and Della Pena gets 11-11, even up this set here. 2-1 in favor of New Zealand. Alfred Della Pena in the 2 sets. Jeffrey Lloyd is chasing back 11 all in this set here. Della Pena serve for New Zealand. Lloyd, Della Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 12 after Alfred Della Pena just hit off the net and the bounce off from Jeffrey Lloyd. He let go to get that point. 12-11. Jeffrey Lloyd to serve. Right to left, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 13-11. He's just slowly getting that way. Again, that will be the timeout or change ends here. So 13-11 to Jeffrey Lloyd. So Jeffrey Lloyd walking out there towards his coach and mentor, his father, Ray Lloyd. 13-11 in this set in 2-1 favor of New Zealand's Alfred Della Pena. But this set, Jeffrey Lloyd leads 13-11. We wait for the break here. Live stream to you on NBC's Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. Coming to you live to you wherever in the Pacific and in the world, watching the Oceania Cup table tennis from Papua New Guinea's Botuka Academy School, Moresby South Electorate in Port Moresby. And if you're in Port Moresby, now in Moresby South, you go to your south of the electorate, there you'll see the academy school there. Again, great school, again, helped built by the Chinese and refurbished the school to where it is now in international standard. And Jeffrey Lloyd, PNG's #1, is schooling at this academy's Botuka Academy School. Lloyd back to left to right, and Alfred Della Pena on the right. Serves back. Jeffrey Lloyd gets a point area. Good start to Jeffrey Lloyd. Lloyd will get the serve back. Left to right. Jeffrey Lloyd. Della Pena. And Della Pena gets 1. Jeffrey Lloyd 1. Serve to reset back. And, Alfred Della Pena to serve for New Zealand. Number 3 player. And PNG's #1 now Jeffrey Lloyd. Della Pena. Lloyd. Della Pena. Lloyd. Della Pena gets 2-1. Wait for Della Pena to get back to the table to serve. And Alfred Della Pena will serve 2-1 from the right to the left. And Jeffrey Lloyd serve. It's 2-2. Jeffrey Lloyd serve on the left. PNG Jeffrey Lloyd. Della Pena New Zealand. Lloyd. Della Pena. Della Pena gets 3-2. Della Pena comes back from New Zealand. Jeffrey Lloyd to serve on the left. Lloyd serve. Della Pena. Della Pena. And Jeffrey Lloyd gets 3-3. 3-3. Live stream to you from NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. Again, if you're watching from the Pacific and on the world, thank you for your pleasant company. Live stream to you from the Botuka Academy School, home school of Jeffrey Lloyd's PNG #1 against New Zealand's #3, Alfred Della Pena. Della Pena serves right, 3-3. Della Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 4-3 after the De La Pena's hit from the net, and 4-3 to Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena serve, Lloyd, Jeffrey Lloyd gets 5, and not good serve there from De La Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 5-3. Jeffrey Lloyd will serve for Papua New Guinea on the left, facing now. Jeffrey Lloyd serve. De La Pena, New Zealand. De La Pena, Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena gets 4-5. Alfred De La Pena, New Zealand, number 7, and Jeffrey Lloyd. Jeffrey Lloyd will serve. Left to right, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena. And Jeffrey Lloyd gets 6-4. Great breakout from Jeffrey Lloyd. From the left, Alfred De La Pena on the right. Lloyd will wait for the serve from Alfred De La Pena. 6-4 Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena. De La Pena gets 5-6. But when Jeffrey Lloyd was moving away, he's trying to save that. Unfortunately, De La Pena was closer. De La Pena will save now right to left. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd. De La Pena 6-6. De La Pena even up the score. And Jeffrey Lloyd as well, 6 all. They get a break, short break. At the breather and wiping the sweat out. Lloyd comes back. De La Pena set. Lloyd will take the serve on the left. 6-6. Jeffrey Lloyd serve. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd. Lloyd takes it, or De La Pena takes it 7-6. Lloyd will serve back. 6-7, trail it. PNG. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena gets 8-6. After he hits of the net on the table, Alfred De La Pena to serve for New Zealand 8-6. Lloyd, De La Pena 9-6. Point going to New Zealand 9-6. De La Pena serve Lloyd. Lloyd giving away again 10-6. De La Pena gets a point there. 7 him. De La Pena leading 10-6. The 2 all points in the sets each. 10-6. Lloyd trailing. And Lloyd gets it 7-10. New Zealand giving out PNG's number 1. A good run in this game here in the round robin singles men's live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube page, or YouTube as well, watching it and live stream there. 7-11. New Zealand's Alfred De La Pena gets that set. 11-7 and PNG on 7. ITTF-Oceania Cup live stream on NBC's Facebook page and YouTube page of ITTF. So New Zealand's Alfred De La Pena getting a bit of talk there with his teammate from New Zealand. So 11-7. That set that ends. Both are even tie on the set. Jeffrey Lloyd and Alfred De La Pena of New Zealand. And both players is taking a short break and they're coming back. Alfred De La Pena on the left and Jeffrey Lloyd will be on the right side and taking a hit out again back. Wait for them to reset back again. Alfred De La Pena and Jeffrey Lloyd. De La Pena will take the serve on the left, changing hands. De La Pena, Jeffrey Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd gets the point there. Alfred De La Pena will serve on the left. De La Pena serve, Jeffrey Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena will give it away to Jeffrey Lloyd. 2 points lead in this set here, and Jeffrey Lloyd will take back the serve. ITTF Oceania Cup live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. If you're watching it, Jeffrey Lloyd of Papua New Guinea on the right and New Zealand's on the left. And New Zealand gets 1, 2, Jeffrey Lloyd 2, and Alfred De La Pena. Well played by Jeffrey Lloyd to Alfred De La Pena. And on the left now, right, Jeffrey Lloyd to serve. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd misses that one across the net. And De La Pena gets 2, Jeffrey Lloyd 2. Return serve, Alfred De La Pena, New Zealand. 7-8. De La Pena, Lloyd, Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets 3-2. They're just off the table. Good workout by both players of New Zealand and PNG in his singles men's between Jeffrey Lloyd, Papua New Guinea, and Alfred De La Pena of New Zealand. Taking a serve, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena. De La Pena gets a point 4-2. Great workout from Jeffrey Lloyd and Alfred De La Pena of New Zealand. The heat is picking up on both players. And when you're playing inside in the mid of the first court, both having a sweat out and heat is hitting on them. And Alfred Lloyd will serve, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd. Lloyd gets 5-2 to Alfred De La Pena rather. And Lloyd will serve back 5-2. Alfred De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd. And Lloyd misses that one across the net. 6-2. And a bit of timeout here. Yes, it is. Timeout 6-2. So Alfred De La Pena is getting some talk here from his teammate there. And again, should give him some talk there. That's Kelsey Akor from New Zealand. Earlier that played for New Zealand. Kelsey Akor talking to Alfred De La Pena, New Zealand's number 3 player, and has the talk here. So it's 6-2. A short break here at the Butuka Academy School. A live stream to you on BC Facebook page and YouTube for the ITTF or International Table Tennis Federation. Alfred De La Pena coming back to restart on the left, and Jeffrey Lloyd on the right. 6-2 in favor of New Zealand's Alfred De La Pena, number 3 player of New Zealand. PNG's number 1, Jeffrey Lloyd, trailing on 2. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, and De La Pena gets 7-2, 1 point to him. Alfred De La Pena of New Zealand comfortably doing well against Jeffrey Lloyd, number 3 and number 1 of PNG. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and Lloyd gets it across, but De La Pena will get the point. 8-2. Jeffrey Lloyd to serve. Lloyd will take the serve. De La Pena. Jeffrey Lloyd gets the point. 3-8. And awaiting Lloyd to get the serve on the right. De La Pena will receive on the left. Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, and Lloyd gets 4-8 after Alfred De La Pena misses that one on front of the table, and De La Pena will take the serve. So 8-4 in favor of Alfred De La Pena, and PNG's number 1 Jeffrey Lloyd on 4. It's 4 points ball game in this set here, and Jeffrey Lloyd here at the Butuka Academy School, live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. Alfred De La Pena to serve left. 8-4 New Zealand. De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, De La Pena, Lloyd, and De La Pena gets 9-4. Waiting for that serve to restart, and Alfred De La Pena will get that serve. 9-4, New Zealand leads. De La Pena serving. PNG's Lloyd, Lloyd, De La Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 5-9. That's a great work out there for both players. It's an even tussle here. We cannot find out to say who will win. PNG number 1 or New Zealand number 3, Jeffrey Lloyd takes the save. 9-5. Lloyd, Deller, Alfred Della, and Jeffrey Lloyd gets 6-9. Alfred Della Pena from New Zealand on the left. Jeffrey Lloyd will serve. Close up on the table. Lloyd, right to left, right serve. Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, and Jeffrey Lloyd or Della Pena gets 9-10. 10-6, Della Pena, New Zealand. Alfred Della Pena to serve for New Zealand on the left. Jeffrey Lloyd will receive Lloyd, Della Pena, and Jeffrey Lloyd 7-10. Della Pena to serve, left. Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd. And then Jeffrey Lloyd gets it, 8-10. Well done to Jeffrey Lloyd. Great work out there. Unfortunately, trying to give Alfred Della Pena walked away, coming back, and he unfortunately misses that one. And Jeffrey Lloyd hit it across to get that point. 8-10. Jeffrey Lloyd takes the save on the right. Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena, Lloyd, Della Pena. And Della Pena gets 11-8. 11-8 score in this, and that's the set that Alfred Della Pena will take it away and winning that set here. 11-8 to Jeffrey Lloyd, and well played here between Jeffrey Lloyd and Alfred Della Pena of New Zealand. Number 3 player, New Zealand, Alfred Della Pena. Jeffrey Lloyd, PNG's number 1, facing out and bowing out or losing this match 8-11. Unfortunately for Jeffrey Lloyd, but great effort for Papua New Guinea's number 1 table tennis player. Live stream to you on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube 2022 International Table Tennis Federation Oceania Cup. From Butuka Academy, we'll take a short break. We'll come back to you for more excellence of table tennis. Welcome back to Butuka Academy School again for the ITTF-Oceania Cup live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. And witnessing the women's singles in action is Grace E of Fiji on the left and PNG's Marian Hane of PNG in right side there in red, black and gold color, and Marian Hane, rather, of Papua New Guinea, and playing against Fiji's Gracie. And Marian Hane will serve on the right for PNG. Hane misses that one, and Gracie gets a point there, 4-2. Hane receives, Gracie misses that one. Hane will get 3-4 in the women's singles. Grace E will serve for Fiji on the left. Hane, Lee, Hane E, and E misses, and B gets a point 5-3. Hane to serve for PNG, 3-5. Hane, and E gets a point 6-3. Hane will serve back for PNG. E will give back a point to Hane on 4-6. E will serve Fiji. Hane, E. PNG Hane gets 5-6 in the women's singles. Hane will receive. E gets 7-5. Hane to serve for PNG on the right. E, Hane, E. And Hane, E and Grace will serve, but 7-6 there between the women's singles on these Oceania Cup. And once again, the ITTF-Oceania Cup live stream at the Butuka Academy. And again, PNG hosting it for the first time. And match for our females singles. Gracie of Fiji serves Hane, Marian of Papua New Guinea. Marian Hane of Papua New Guinea. 9-6 in favor of Fiji. Grace E will serve for Fiji. Grace E, Hane, E, Hane, E again, and 10-6. Grace E, 10, Marian Hane, 6 of PNG. Hane to serve for PNG. E, Hane, and E gets 11-6, that's the set. E gets off this first set 11-6, and Marian Hane 6 for Papua New Guinea. There's the women's singles. You're watching live stream on the NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. And Lloyd giving some pep talk there to Marian Hane for Papua New Guinea. And Marian Hane has been with the national team to the 2019 Pacific Games in Samoa, and to a training stint in Shanghai along with Jeffrey Lloyd. And she's part of the PNG national team and looking forward representing PNG in this Oceania Cup ITTF tournament here in Port Moresby. And Grace E, the young Fijian female player, playing well in the earlier match. Grace E of Fiji now will stand on the right and will get the save. And Marian Hane will receive on the left of the table on the court on table 1. This is the Oceania Cup ITTF live stream on YouTube and NBC Facebook page. Wherever you're watching this afternoon, a great Saturday afternoon to you, and also Merry Christmas to you, and enjoying the festive sporting events of Oceania Cup table tennis. Great to have your company after being a while or not having something such as table tennis on their television, live stream to you at your home. Hane Marian takes the serve and misses that one, and 3-0, and Grace E of Fiji on the right, and she will receive the serve, Grace E of Fiji, and looking calm and comfortable, and she gives away that point. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get it across, but she takes a serve. 3-1 Fiji. E Hane, and he gets a 4-1 point there, and she will get back the serve. Grace E of Fiji. Hane, E, Hane, E, Hane again, and Hane misses that one, and he will get 5-1. Hane to serve for PNG on the left. E, Hane misses that one, but Grace was too good, but she got that off the table earlier for Hane, and she will give the point to Hane. 2-5 trailing PNG. Hane serves for Papua New Guinea. Grace, Hane, and he gets at 6-2. Good serve, and Grace and Hane from PNG. So Grace Eve serves, and these mixed parentage, Fiji and Chinese, based in Fiji. She's playing well in this Oceania table tennis, and she gives away that 3-8. PNG Marine Hane gets a point there. 3-8. So Marine Hane to serve for PNG on the left. 3-8 trailing. Hane, he misses that off the dead there. He's trying to hit across, but she couldn't get across. She serves now from Hane, Hane, and he gets 9-4 a point there. He will serve for Fiji, Hane, and he gets it across quietly well, but she just gave that point away to PNG's Hane. 5-9. Hane to serve on the left. Hane, Hane, and Hane gets it across, and then the point to E gets 10-9, or 10-5 rather, to E of Fiji. Hane serve E, and E misses that off from the net, trying to get it across. 6-10. Hane gets a point there. Served by Fiji. Hane, E gets a point. 11-6. That's the set. Lee has got it twice over Hane. 11-6. Fiji. Grace E is taking that lead, and Grace E from Fiji. She did well in the earlier match that she played, her match, and this time around she's coming good with that 2 sets to Grace E of Fiji. And Grace again, let's see if she can maintain that. She's calm and not in a rush, taking her time. And again, live stream to you on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. If you're watching it around Papua New Guinea and in the Pacific, welcome aboard. Thank you for your pleasant company. We look at the Court 2. So that's the table 2 or Court 2. Now we look at the table 1 now. That's the main one that we see in the female. Marine Hane PNG and Gracie of Fiji, and Fiji gets a point away to PNG. PNG 1 and Fiji nil. Hane serve Hane E, and Hane almost went down right down to the floor to get that ball out, but unfortunately E will get that point. 1-1. E to serve for Fiji. He serves it back. Hane Hane, and Hane gets it 2-1, and then he was trying to do her in flip of the ball, but unfortunately didn't go well on the rackets there. Hane, Yi, Hane again, and Hane just hit the net, and Yi will get 2 points. 2-all in this set here. Hane, Grace, and Grace gets that point away. 3-2 from Hane, and then Fiji is now maintaining to retain that set here. 3-2. It's a close one. Hane will take the serve. Grace, Hane gets it back to Grace. E of Fiji to 4-2. Live stream on NBC Facebook page and YouTube for the ITTF, International Table Tennis Federation, bringing the Oceania Cup to you at your home, wherever you are, in your car or at your hideouts, wherever you're watching. Thank you for your pleasant company. Grace Yi of Fiji on the left, 7, taking on PNG's Marian Hane. Yi, Hane, Yi, Hane. Hane loses that one with a bad flip of the ball. 6-2. Grace Yi takes 6 points there, lead. And PNG on 2. Hane, Yi, Hane. Hane give it away to Yi again. 7-2. Marian Hane to serve back for PNG. Hane, Yi, Hane. Hane gets it back with a point there. 3-7 trailing. Grace Yi will serve for Fiji. Grace Yi serve Hane. Grace Yi will get 8-3. Grace Yi to serve back. Yi, Hane, Yi, Hane. Hane will get 4-8. An exciting match to finish off this set here between Fiji's Grace Yi and Hane Marian of PNG. And Hane has got a 5-8 now. Good finish off to hit the net to get the point. Hane, Yi, and Yi gets it back again. 9-5. A live stream to you on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube, wherever you are watching this live stream around Papua New Guinea and Pacific. Thanks for your company again. Table tennis, one of the sports that been around in the country, and back in the school days, table tennis used to play back in the schools, in most of the high schools and schools, and now we're trying to see that starting back again. So that's the end. 11-5. Grace Yi taking that match away from our PNG's Marian Hane. 11-5 with that third set, and Marian Hane for PNG need to pick up a game. Comes the next set here, and Grace Yi of Fiji, she's comfortably looking forward to the next set. But if PNG can manage to even up that, should be an interesting finish off in this women's table tennis single. Live stream at the Batuka Academy School, Moresby South in Port Moresby, NCD, Papua New Guinea. Come back to you for more actions of singles in table tennis. Welcome back to the women's singles table tennis and the Oceania Cup here at Batuka Academy School, Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea. Again, between Fiji's Grace Yi and PNG's Marian Hane. On the left, Marian Hane, PNG, and the Fijians Grace Yi will receive the serve from Hane, PNG. 2-0, Grace Yi in the lead in this set here, and Marian Hane to chase and get a point there, 1-2. And let's see if Marian Hane can get across here. She saves well. Grace Yi, and he gets 3-1. Marian Hane to have done well, but she lost their first opening game earlier to New Caledonia. And she's trying to come back and get back into actions of the table tennis in this round-robin women's singles. And Gracie will serve on the right. Hane, Yi, Hane. And Hane trying to get across, but she hit the net again. And the point's been given away to Gracie of Fiji. 5-1. Gracie gets that save here by Hane. Hane, Yi. Yi gets 6-1. Well, she is moving ahead easily. And Hane to save. Let's see, Hane can get well back again. Hane, Yi, Hane, Yi. And Hane gets 2-6. Point there in the women's singles table tennis from Portugal Academy School, Mosby South in Papua New Guinea, NCD. Gracie gets the save. Hane, Yi, Hane. And Gracie gets a point there. 7-2. Gracie is still looking cool there with the game, taking the save. Hane, Yi, Hane, and Hane giving away again. Hane just calling off, just missing the chances of score. 8-2 in favor of Fiji, and Hane gets it back. And Gracie will get a point. 9-2. Hane to save back on the left. Hane, Yi loses that one to Hane. Hane on 3 now. 3-9 trailing PNG. Women's singles it is. Grace and Gracie will take the save back. Reset 10-3. There should be a decider, but Gracie is away ahead. Yi, Hane, and Yi will get that. And that's the game there. Yi has taken away 4 straight sets against PNG's Marian Hane. Unfortunately for PNG, Hane lost their second match now in this round-robin women's singles. Earlier she lost to New Caledonia. Now she's gone down to our good friends from Fiji, Gracie, and he's going away smiling cool with that win. 4 sets straight nil to PNG. Women's single table tennis Oceania Cup live stream from Butuka Academy, Mosby South Electorate in Papua New Guinea. And again, that's the table 1 that concludes. And Gracie of Fiji winning 4 sets to nil in this straight set with Grace Hane of Papua New Guinea. Welcome back to Butuka Academy School for the Oceania Cup table tennis here at Butuka Academy School again, and we're witnessing the men's singles that is underway now, and that's Nicholas Loom and Kilsley Amore of New Zealand. Nicholas Loom from Australia in green and gold, and Kilsley Amore of New Zealand in a black and white strip there. So New Zealand will receive the serve from the Australia, and Nicholas Loom on the right getting the serve, and again it's a 4-1 in favor of Nicholas Loom of Australia, and Loom to serve, and again great hits across the net, 2-4, and Kilsley Amore gets the 10 of serve on the left, 2-4, and Loom from Australia. Loom and Nicholas Loom from Australia on the green and gold color. As Kilsley Amore serve, Loom Amore, and 6-2 in favor of Australia now. Nicholas Loom gets the serve back on the right. Loom Amore, Loom Amore, 7-2 to Loom. Loom will get back the serve. 7-2, Amore, Loom, Amore, and Amore will get this point here. 3-7 in favor of Australia's Nicholas Loom. Kilsley Amore gets the serve back on the left. Amore, Loom, Amore, and Loom gets 8-3 in this men's singles live stream from Butuka Academy School in the Moresby South Electorate of Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, the Oceania Cup. Thank you to ITTF, NBC, and also the PNG Table Tennis President George Shaw and the partners making it possible for this live stream, and the government of Papua New Guinea to support these live stream on the Facebook page on NBC and the ITTF YouTube as well. Loom Amore of New Zealand, it's 10-4 in favor of Nicholas Loom of Australia, and Kilsley Amore serves on the right or left, and he serves across 5-10 on the table, and the backhand and the short end of the flip of the rackets, and the long hand, and then front hand from Amore, and it's 11-5. Australia's Nicholas Loom takes this first set, 11-5, and away from New Zealand's Kilsley Amore in this first set here. At the Butuka Academy School, again, the ITTF-Oceania Cup started off today and tomorrow, 2 days of the Oceania Cup. Exciting times at the Butuka Academy School, where we're watching the live stream on NBC Facebook page and on the ITTF YouTube. Thank you for your company. Then New Zealand's Kilsley Amore getting some talk there from New Zealand, number 3, and again giving some good talks there from his teammate, and who Alfred De La Pena, who earlier won the match against Jeffrey Lowe of Papua New Guinea. Second set to resume back on the table in the table 1, with Australia on the left up against New Zealand's Kilsley Amore on the right taking the serve. Loom, Amore, Loom, and Loom will get 1 point from the long hand hit of the rackets across with the ball on the net. Amore serve, Loom, Amore, Loom, Amore, Loom, and Loom gets it well there, with not good for him to score points, but Amore will get 1, Amore, Loom 1 as well. Loom serves, Amore, Loom. It's Loom gets 2-1, a point to Loom. Loom will serve on the left for the Australian. Loom gets that point again 3-1. And Amore to serve for New Zealand. In his men's singles, Amore, Loom, Amore, Loom, Amore, Loom. And Loom gets well there with that hit. And it's 4-1 in favor of Australia's Nicholas Loom. Saved by Nick Gilsley Amore, Loom, and misses that one. 5-1, and Loom gets that save there. And it's 6-2 or 5-6-2 in favor of Australia's Loom. Amore, Loom. Amore again will hit that save, but Loom will get that save back again for Australia. In the men's singles, Oceania Cup table tennis here at the home of table tennis at Butuka Academy School, and it's 7-1 in favor of Australia's Nicholas Loom, and trailing by New Zealand's Gilsley Amore on 1. 8-1, a point to Australia's Nicholas Loom. Loom to serve, or Gilsley Amore to serve on the right. Amore 7, Loom and Amore again, and Amore gets it off 9-1. Loom gets the point. Loom to serve for Australia, leading 9-1. And Loom gets 10-1 after the backflip of the rackets there by Amore. So it's 9-1. Loom, Amore, Loom. Amore gets 2-9. Let's see now if Loom will get it. Loom, Amore. Loom gets 10-2. Waiting for the save to reset back. And Amore will take the save for New Zealand. This is the men's singles, one of the round-robin matches in Australia's Nicholas Loom and Gilsley Amore of New Zealand. And both doing well here. 10-3 in favor of Australia's Nicholas Loom. Save by Gilsley Amore. Amore, good hit there, making up to 4 now. Securing that point there for him on 4-10. Save now from Nicholas Loom and Amore. 10-5. Loom to save for Australia. Loom, Amore, Loom, and Amore will get 6-10. And wait for reset by Gilsley Amore of New Zealand. New Zealand to save, trailing Amore, Loom, 6-7-10. Amore gets a point there. This is ITTF-Oceania Cup, Australia and New Zealand in this pool round-robin game. Amore, Loom, and Amore misses that one. It's 11-7, that's the set. Australia is taking it out again by Nicholas Loom, 11-7 in this set. The earlier one he took, and he's taken the second set again. The ITTF-Oceania Cup live stream from Butuka Academy School on NBC Facebook page and the ITTF YouTube as well. We'll come back for more actions of table tennis. Welcome back at the Butuka Academy School, again live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube for the Oceania Cup table tennis in Port Moresby at the Moresby South Electorate in Butuka Academy School. Australia now right to left and New Zealand left to right between Kingsley Amore and Nicholas Loom of Australia. It's 2-1 in favour of Australia, Nicholas Loom, and Amore to take the serve for New Zealand on the left. Kingsley Amore, Nicholas Loom, Amore, Loom, Amore again, and Loom gets a point there, 3-1 in his men's singles. If you're just joining us, watching it live stream on NBC Facebook page and also ITTF YouTube, thank you for your pleasant company. Australia now 7, Loom, 7 on the right, Amore, Loom, Amore, Loom, Amore, and Amore gets the one off, and it's 4 points to Nicholas Loom, 2-1 to the Kingsley Amore, 4-1, and Nicholas Loom to serve back again for Australia. And he hits well in the front hand and the back end with the flip of the rackets there, and that giving him 4-2 score at the moment. Kingsley Amore to serve for New Zealand. Amore, Loom, Amore, Loom, and Loom will give it point to Amore. That's 3-1, 3-4. Loom still leads here. Nicholas Loom, and Kingsley Amore for New Zealand. So front hand, back hand. A good front hand for Nicholas Loom for Australia. 5-3. Waiting the reset serve for Nicholas Loom, Australia. Short hand coming in, and he misses that one over the table from the net, and it bounces off. So it's 6-3 to Australia's favour. New Zealand trailing Australia now. Loom will serve on the right. Loom, Nicholas, Loom, and Amore. So Amore will get back the serve. 3-7 in Australia's favour. Amore to serve Loom, and set reserve back 3-7. Score still remains. Amore leading, trailing rather, and Nicholas Loom leading, and Loom gets that one off away, and Kingsley Amore to serve on the left. Kingsley serve Amore, Loom again, and 4 points to 8 in favour of Loom, and Amore just got a point there. So it's 4-8, while on table 2 it's 2-7. We live in favour of Zhang, and we wait for Australia's Loom to serve. Loom, Amore, 4-9 in favour of Loom, Australia, leading in this set. Earlier 2 sets he took it away, Nicholas Loom, and Loom will return back the serve for Australia. The live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube on this Saturday, wherever you're watching live stream from Butuka Academy School in the Moresby South of Port Moresby on this Saturday afternoon. Great opening start to the Oceania Cup. Again, PNG Table Tennis Association through President George Shaw hosting this. And a big thank you to NBC and the partners of PNG Table Tennis, George Shaw, and also the government of Papua New Guinea and the other partners. And thank you to Butuka Academy School for having us to have the live stream at the table tennis hall. It's 4-11. The third set been taken by Nicholas Loom of Australia, and New Zealand Kingsley Amore trailing on 4. So we'll come back with the last set on this live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube in a little while. Welcome back to the last set of the men's singles between Australia's Nicholas Loom and New Zealand's Kingsley Amore, running from facing right to left and Australia left to right in this final set again. And New Zealand Kingsley Amore gets the first point on this final set, and he takes the save back by Kingsley Amore. Amore saving on the right. Nicholas Loom, and Loom gets that one as well after a good short hit across from the net, and it bounces off the table for Amore to keep it away, but didn't make and handle it well. But the Australian now leveling 1-1. Loom, Amore, and Loom gets to Amore again, another 2 to Amore of New Zealand, 2-1, and Loom will save for Australia. Amore, Loom, and reset back to Australia. Loom will take the save, 2-1 in favor of New Zealand, and it's 2-2. Australia leveling up that score in the final set. Let's see if New Zealand can even up this time. Kingsley Amore gets the save on right to left in his Oceania Cup table tennis opening round of singles men's, and Australia gets a 3-2, a great return hit and a short hand hit on the rackets and across on the table. Kingsley Amore will take the save back on the right for New Zealand, and he's trailing there, hits it across, comes back to Loom, and Loom didn't get it quite well, but reset of the save to New Zealand. Again, Amore will take the save. As Loom misses that one across. He did well there. So it's 4-2 in favor of Nicholas Loom, Australia. And Kingsley Amore on 2, trailing. Nicholas Loom to save on the left from Australia. Wait for the reset save by Kingsley Amore of New Zealand. Kingsley Amore will save 2-6 Australian favour. Great work from the side by Nicholas Loom, and Loom gets it well there. He cheers on, to smile on his face. He gets it out on the side of the net, and he managed to get it across. So it's a 7-2. Australia's Nicholas Loom. Save by Kingsley Amore. Amore to save for New Zealand, 2-7. Loom, Amore. Loom gets 8-2. The Oceania Cup table tennis live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube. Wherever you're watching, thank you for your pleasant company. Loom saves for Australia, and Amore didn't get it well. Loom gets the point there, 9-2. And Loom will serve for Australia. Gets it down. Loom, Amore. Amore gets it away. Loom gets 10-2, a point there. And Amore didn't quietly hit the ball across the net on the table, surprisingly for him. And he's received set back again. Amore, Loom, Amore, Loom. And Amore will get it, Loom will get it set 11-2. Away in this final set, and he has won the straight 4 sets. Nicholas Loom of Australia defeated New Zealand's Kingsley Amore in this men's singles. here at the Botukai Academy School, live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF YouTube as well. That's the men's single that concluded. Nicholas Loom, Australia, 4 straight win, 4 sets winning against New Zealand's Kingsley Amore. So it's a happy Nicholas Loom walking away for Australia. And great score and great effort that he did. Straight 4 sets to win. More actions of table tennis at the Botukai Academy School in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Welcome back to Butuka Academy School, again live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube. Again, the women's singles between PNG's very own youngest player, Temi Agari, against the Fiji's Caroline Lee. And both players playing now as 2-4 in favor of PNG's Temi Agari in this match here. On the left to right is Temi Agari taking the save, and New Zealand's, rather Fiji's Caroline Lee taking these steps here as she has taken the match today 5-2 in this first set here. And we await now as the PNG on the left taking these hit now on the table against the Fiji's Caroline Lee. Good set, 6-2, and Temi Agari didn't waste time, went ahead to get that table off the run, and a hit away bounce off from Temi Agari off the court, and again it's 6-3 and Caroline Lee. And Caroline Lee, earlier she played a match, she took on New Caledonia. She went ahead opening match. She finished the first set quickly, but picked up along the way, and she managed to see New Caledonia came on with the match at the end. But she's now 7-3 in favor of PNG's Temi Agari, and Temi is taking that lead 7-3 in the first set. Left to right, PNG. Agari gets it away, and Lee will give the serve to Agari. Agari to serve for PNG on the left. Caroline Lee on Fiji on the right side, and Lee comfortably playing this second match of her, or third, if we call it. And Lee, all the way from Fiji, will take the serve in the women's singles. Agari, PNG's very own youngest Commonwealth Games female table tennis player that went to Birmingham this year, and she did well along with Jeffrey Lloyd and Temi Agari. Now face up Caroline Lee of Fiji, and 9-5 is the score. Lee has taken a point, and Agari to serve on the left. Lee, Agari. Agari gives away that point, hitting the net with the shorten on the rackets, hitting the ball across. Agari to take the serve, 9-6 lead. Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee again, and Lee will get 7-9 in the point there, and Agari will just take wipe out there on the towel with the sweat, and he will wait to reset back again. It's time out on this, 9-7. Agari to get a bit of water from coach Lloyd, and Lloyd has also built up Agari to where she is heading out for her first Commonwealth Games in Birmingham this year. And young Agari from Tubus area in Central Province again is getting some talk there. She's quite good, young and enthusiast, representing Papua New Guinea, the first Commonwealth Games for her this year in Birmingham. Temi Agari will get back 9-7 in the lead and reset timeout on this first set as she waits for serve from Lee. Lee serves across to Agari. Agari hits serve. Agari gives that point away, 8-9 to Lee of Fiji. Fiji gets that serve back again. And she serve across Lee. Agari. Agari gives away that point again. 9-9. And is set. And Lee has picked up against Agari's earlier start off. Agari serve. Lee. Agari. Lee. Agari. Lee again. Agari. Again. And Agari will give away that point. 10-9 to Lee of Fiji. Caroline Lee takes the serve back to Agari. Agari to serve on the left. She comes back in. Agari, Lee, Agari again. Agari giving away. That's the 11th set that Lee has taken out. In the first set, 11-9 in Caroline Lee of Fiji taking that first set in the 4 sets play for the women's single. And Temi Agari unfortunately didn't quite well to get off the remaining 3 points to manage to get over the first set. Unfortunately for her, but anyhow, she got the second set to come, and third and fourth, so you have 3 sets, but make sure you manage to keep a tag and the scores, especially in every game you play in this the Oceania ITTF-Oceania Cup and Continental Cup as well, that they're playing. The two top awards or prizes they will be playing for in this ITTF-Oceania Cup here in Port Moresby. That's the women's singles. Temi Agari getting back on the court with Caroline Lee of Fiji into the second set. They will get underway. Live stream to you on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube, wherever you are watching it around the Pacific and in other parts of the country, in the world, wherever you are in overseas or within the country itself. Thank you for your company again, watching live stream in your vehicle, at your home, on your phone or mobile phone. Thank you to keep us on the loop to be with you around this time. Agari restarts the second set and again gets it in with Agari getting a first point on the board, on the right to left. Agari serve, Lee, Agari, Lee. Lee gets a good hit, a long hit from the rackets across and managed to level that score on 1. And Lee will get back the serve. Lee to serve on the left, Agari. And bounce off there. Lee gets back the serve, 2-1. Reset serve, get the point 2 as well. Agari, Lee. And Lee gets at 3 points again, a point added on. Agari to serve in the women's singles. In the second set, Lee won the first set 11-9. Agari comes back here. Agari gets the 1 point again to 2-3. Trailing, Agari serve, Lee. And reset back the serve to Agari, serving it. Agari, Lee comes back again. Agari to get a return save again. 3-2 in favor of Fiji's Caroline Lee. And leveling the scores now at 3-all. Agari gets the point. Save by Lee again. Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee, Agari. Agari gets it across well, but didn't get the point again. 4-3 to Caroline Lee of Fiji. Temi Agari trying to get away there, but she didn't get it's a save for Lee from Fiji. Fiji save, Lee, Agari. And Agari gets 4-4 now, leveling up the scores. 4 love. And Agari will give away that. That's 5-4 to Caroline Lee. Agari save on the right. Lee, Agari. Agari gets 5 love and 5-5. Temi Agari giving the set, reserve set for Lee, and Agari gives it away. Just a foul there she did, and giving that point 6-5. Lee will add on a point to her. Lee will get the reset back serve. Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee. Agari gets that 6-6, even up, 6 love. Wait for Agari to serve Lee, Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee, and Agari gets 7 to this. It's a 7-6, and Caroline Lee of Fiji And PNG's Agari on the right, taking a save. Lee, Agari, and it's a short arm. Again, we'll see a 7-4 or 7-7 now, and Lee will save Agari. Lee, Agari, Lee again, and Lee gets a point there, 8-7. So it's 8-7 in the same time. So it's scores coming back and reset back the scores. 7-8. So Agari's on 8 and 7. Now it's 8-8 to Caroline Lee of Fiji, leveling that score. And Agari take the serve on the right. Lee, Agari, Lee, and Agari gets it 9-8, and almost to complete the second set. Again, Agari, can she maintain that? Agari takes the serve. Lee, Agari, Lee, and Lee gets 9-9, and Temi Agari. So it's a good even up score. Can Agari maintain another 2 points to finish off the second set to even it up? Agari, Lee. Lee is on 10-9. Wait for Lee to play Agari, Lee. Lee is leveling up on 10-10. Anybody's game in the second set. Agari serve, Lee, Agari, Lee. And Lee will get it set away, 11-10. Yes, he did. And it's 2 sets to Lee on these women's singles live stream on NBC Facebook page, as we await to see the last of the sets to see if they will go on for timeout. It's 12-11 or 12-10 to Caroline Lee. So it's a timeout, change ends of this set here, and Agari getting that not in here, but Lee has picked up 12-10 in that match here, and Temi Agari should come back in the next set, or she will never come back, but we'll wait to see if she can step up in the 10th set. Oceania Table Tennis live stream on NBC Facebook page and on the ITTF-Oceania YouTube as well. We'll come back to more actions of singles table tennis. Welcome back to the 10th set of the women's singles at the Butuka Academy School, live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube, wherever you're watching this afternoon. Getting closer towards the end of day 1 of the ITTF-Oceania Cup and Continental Cup. And PNG's Temi Agari up against Fiji's Caroline Lee. And Lee is 2 sets up in this match and taking an early lead start to the third set with 1, and Agari just getting a point there, 1-1 in this third set here of the Oceania Cup, the table tennis here at Putuka. Agari, Lee misses that one, and Agari gets it off the table on the table 1, and Lee gets 2 points there. And adding 1 onto a score card, 2-1. Agari serves Lee, Agari, and Agari giving away to Lee again. Lee scoring 3, Agari on 1 in his third set, and wait for Lee to serve on the right for New Zealand, for Fiji, and Lee will serve there for Fiji, and Agari gets 2 point there. Lee serves Agari, Agari, and Lee will get that one serve for a point to her, and it's 4-2 in favor of Lee of Fiji, and it's 4-2. Waiting for the reset start for serve for Temi Agari of PNG, trailing by 2 points. Lee, Agari gets it off, and Lee gets 5-2. Agari to serve for Papua New Guinea, and PNG will serve now. Agari, Lee, and didn't quite well, but Agari will get 3 there, 3-5 in these women's singles. If you're tuning in watching us live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube, a very good afternoon to you from the Putuka Academy School, south side of Port Moresby, in the capital city of Papua New Guinea. And Lee will get the serve back from Fiji. Caroline Lee serves 6-3, and Caroline Lee gives away to Agari on 4-6. Agari will get 4 points with a 1 point on, and she will serve Agari for PNG on the table. Left side, Agari, Lee, Agari again, and Lee will get that 7-4, and didn't go quite well with the Agari trying to hit back from backhand, but didn't go well for her. So Agari will serve back again, 7-4, Fiji leads, and it's 5-7, Agari gets a point there, served by Fiji, Lee, Agari, Lee gets 8-5, and some points easily given away. Agari, and Agari gets 6-8 in this women's singles round robin of the match been played. Some of the matches earlier have been concluded for the women's and the men's. And this is the women's singles. PNG's very own Temi Agari, a young female player, and Fiji's Caroline Lee. Agari to serve, Lee, Agari, 9-7. Agari gets the point. Lee to serve for Fiji. Fiji gets across. Fiji, good hit there from Lee, and Lee gets a 10. That's a wide shot. She made a good inside hand and hit there for her, and the back flip again gave her that, and she comes back again. Lee again, and Agari, and Lee will get that 11-7 in his third set straight, and Lee of Fiji getting the third set 11-7. What a way to finish the third set. Again, Caroline Lee of Fiji and Papua New Guinea's Temi Agari struggling and fighting hard to get back in action. More actions of singles, women's and men's on live stream at the Putuka Academy School. We'll come back more actions of Oceania Cup table tennis. Welcome back to Putuka Academy School again for the live stream on the NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube. Temi Agari up against Fiji's Caroline Lee. It's 1-0 in favor of Caroline Lee of Fiji with 2-0 in his set here. It's the final set, and Temi Agari will try to make a way up to get this set as Lee making comfortable to get away 3-0 and 3 sets on her, and she is making well ahead of PNG's Temi Agari in his women's singles again. And Lee now and serve with Agari. Lee gets it across wide. It's 5-0 to Lee, and Temi yet to score in this final set. Agari to serve for PNG. Lee, Fiji, and Lee gets 6 from the score here. She gets a point, or not point, but reset back, and the serve to Agari, and Agari will give Lee a 6-point up again. She will start back again to serve by Lee, Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee, Agari, Lee, and Lee will give it to Agari this time, 1-6. Agari finally gets it off, touching off the net. Lee serves, Agari, Lee, and Agari gets 2-6. Agari to serve. Agari serves still. Have that reset save again, Agari, and went off. So Lee will get 7-2 after a bad hit out from Agari. Agari will reset save back. Lee, Agari. Agari giving away another points here to Caroline Lee, 8 points to 2. In his final set of the singles, women's singles. Live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube. A very good afternoon to you wherever you are. And again, coming to you live stream from the Butuka Academy School. And big thank you to ITTF-Oceania, NBC, as well as the partners of PNG Table Tennis. They came on board to make it possible in the government of Papua New Guinea to have this live stream on. And now Temi Agari has given away that final set 11-2, and again straight 4-0 win against Caroline Lee of Fiji, and she took it comfortably well with an easy cruise to win the 4 sets straight away from PNG's Temi Agari. More actions of table tennis singles in the round robin in the men's and women's from Butuka Academy School on NBC live stream Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania. Back more for actions on table tennis.
my way. If only I had the world, I'd give it all to you, babe. Now I'm about to leave for the road. I'll take you with me in my heart, and I really pray the Lord my soul to keep. And maybe just one request, keep me in your need. And I'm wondering, oh, sweet darling, please tell me, what did I
Welcome back to the men's singles Oceania Cup and Continental Cup here at the Butuka Academy School between PNG's Jeffrey Lloyd in left to right and Australia's Xin Yan, and on the right to left for Australian green and gold color, and both playing on this table one, and it's 3-4-0 up against Australia, and Xin Yan in front and Jeffrey Lloyd chasing, and it's 5-0, and Jeffrey Lloyd now takes the serve on the left against Xin Yan. Xin Yan gets 6-0 and to the score, and Xin Yan of Australia getting this men's singles underway, and 6-0, 6-love, pair of Australia's Xin Yan. Yan, Lloyd, Yan, and Lloyd gets the first points 6-1, and serve to be taken by Yan. Yan is taking the serve. Xin Yan of Australia, Lloyd, Yan, and set back for Yan to take the serve. Lloyd, Yan, and Lloyd gets 2 point there, 6-2. Lloyd takes the serve. Lloyd gets it well across there and didn't go much past the net, and 7-2 of Australia's Xin Yan, Lloyd, and Yan gets a point again to 8-2. Xin Yan to serve. Lloyd, Yan, and Lloyd gets 3-8. Served by Yan, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd, Yan, of his right fist or the thumbs, bounces off the hand there, and Lloyd is on 9-3. Lloyd, Yan, Yan, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd, Yan, and Lloyd gets 5 points there, 5-9 or 4-9, and Lloyd to serve on the left, Lloyd, Yan, and Lloyd misses that one, fortunately for him, and Australia, Yan has moved up 10-4, and it's 11-4, first set to Australia. Xin Yan taking the first set, 11-4, and wait for the second set, live stream to you on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania, and there's Jeffrey Lloyd, and just a short talk there with his elder brother, and giving him a talk there. Both of them been to Shanghai in a stint for a while in coaching and training, and they had a good opportunity at the world-class table tennis in Shanghai, and through the assistance and help of Chinese government and President George Shao. Second set resumed. Lloyd will run from face right to left, and Yan on left to right. Yan takes the serve for Australia. There's live streaming on Facebook page again if you're watching on NBC Facebook page and ITTF Oceania YouTube. Thank you for your company. It's 1-love in PNG's favor. The second set, Lloyd gets the serve. It's Yan. So Yan gets a point there. Lloyd will take the serve. Served by Lloyd. Yan, Lloyd, Yan. I think it's a return serve for Yan. Yan will take the serve. And Yan gets a point there over PNG's Jeffrey Lloyd. Yan gets it served back. And set. It's 1-5 in favor of Australia. Xin Yan, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd. Lloyd gives away to Yan, and Yan telling up his score on this men's singles live stream for you on NBC Facebook page and the ITTF-Oceania YouTube. Here at Batuka Academy School in the Port Moresby South Electro. And then gets the hit across. Did quite well for Jeffrey Lloyd to add on a point, but he remains on 2 points trailing. And 7 to Jin Yan. Yan get away. Jeffrey Lloyd gets that point across. Jeffrey Sev. The point is Sev 8-2 Lloyd. And it's 9-2 to Jin Yan. Lloyd to serve. Gets it over. And again Yan gets a point again there. To 10-2 Yan, Lee, Yan. And Yan gets 11 there. And that's the set that he's taken out now. Second set. 11-2 to Jin Yan of Australia, and again getting the straight 2 sets off from Jeffrey Lloyd. So it's 11-2, and did quite well for Jeffrey in the start, and the second set as well. And let's see, he can pick up the remaining 2 sets before he ends off here on this single game this afternoon. So it's Australia's Jin Yan on the top there with 2 sets, and again Jeffrey Lloyd without any sets again, but just scoring points there, just to hit 2 sets, first set scoring a point there, 2 points, and second set as well. So let's see if he can pick up the third set with 10. Receive on the left again, or serve on the left, and Jin Yan on the right. Lloyd will serve now on the left for PNG. Lloyd, Yan, and Yan gets a point on the score card, and Lloyd will serve. Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd hit it across again. It's Lloyd will struggle to play in this third set here, trying to even up. And Jin Yan to serve, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd. It's 2 sets, 2 points to, or 3 points to Yan. Yan to serve, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd. And Lloyd's giving away 3 sets to Neil. This match here. And Jin Yan to serve for Australia. And again, quite third slowly match here in the third set between Jeffrey Lloyd and Jin Yan of Australia. Lloyd to serve here. Lloyd serve, get across over the net, and Lloyd again. Lloyd did well, and to Jin Yan. Jin Yan gets it across to Lloyd. Lloyd again, good hit out, and Lloyd gets a point out there for him. So Lloyd should be on 1-4 to Jin Yan, the Australia's favour in his third set. Lloyd to serve from the far end. Lloyd serves as good, and it goes up again. And wait for Yan to serve. Serve now Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd, and it's 4 or 5-2. Favor of Jin Yan, and Jeffrey Lloyd needs to pick up his game here in this men's singles live stream on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube. A very good afternoon to you. If you're just tuning in, joining us and watching the live stream on the page on NBC Facebook page and ITTF-Oceania YouTube. A very good afternoon. And PNG's singles top player, single player Jeffrey Lloyd up against Australia's Yan Jin taking part here. It's 7-2 to Yan Jin. Saved by Lloyd, Jin, Yan, Lloyd again to save. Yan, Lloyd, side hand. He hitting the ball very hard, but couldn't get well there to score points. 8-2 in favor of Xin Yan, and Xin Yan 8-2 or 9-2 now in favor of Xin Yan. 8 a point up, and they should see the third set to be taken by Zhen Yan and Xin Yan, and it's 10-2. Let's see if we can pick it up there by Jeffrey Lloyd, but unfortunately time should run out here. Very safe, Yan, Lloyd, and that's the ball game. 3 sets straight to Xin Yan of Australia, defeating Jeffrey Lloyd here at the Butuka Academy live stream on NBC Facebook page, wherever you are watching, and ITTF-Oceania. Good afternoon. Come back for more actions on the last and final set. Welcome back to Butuka Academy School again on the Oceania Cup and Continental Cup. Proudly brought to you by ITTF on NBC live stream on the Facebook page and ITTF Oceania YouTube. A very good afternoon to you all again from Butuka Academy. Xin Yan of Australia is up 3 sets to Jeffrey Lloyd of Papua New Guinea, and Xin Yan gets hit across there, and Lloyd will get a point there on the scorecard for Jeffrey Lloyd in this 4th set. And Lloyd to serve back again for PNG. Lloyd, Yan, and gonna reset the serve. Lloyd to serve, Yan, Lloyd, Yan. Yan gets a point there, 1-1. 2-1 in favor of Yan, Lloyd. Yan will take the serve. Yan, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd. And serve 4 points to Xin Yan. Xin Yan serve, Lloyd, Yan. And it's 5-1 in Xin Yan's favor, Lloyd. And Xin Yan adding on 6-1 in this final set. He's taking it easily, lightly, but he didn't rush to play Xin Yan. And Lloyd as well. Lloyd is getting the hits all over, but scoring 2 points now, and 2 points to Xin Yan. Xin Yan will save Jeffrey Lloyd. Xin Yan gets that one off for him. It's 7-2 to Xin Yan of Australia. This is the Oceania Cup table tennis live stream to you on NBC Facebook page and ITTF Oceania YouTube. Jeffrey Lloyd 3, he's there scoring a point there, 3-7 in favor of Australia's Xin Yan. Lloyd to serve on 7-3. Lloyd, Yin, Lloyd, Yan, Lloyd, and Yan got that score on the board. And 4-7 to Lloyd, trailing. 4th set, Lloyd to serve, Yan, Lloyd, and Lloyd gets it, but it's Xin Yan will get that save back again. Comfortably did well in the first 3 sets with the remaining 1, and it's on 10-4. Well, it's a final touch of the last set to see the last bounce now. Jin Yen, Lloyd, Jin Yen, and it's 5-10 in Jin Yen's favor. The Oceania Table Tennis Continental Cup and Oceania Cup, live from Portugal Academy. Lloyd, Yen, Lloyd, Yen, and Yen, and that Yen getting it up 6-10 to Lloyd, trailing, and Jin Yen takes the serve back on this Oceania Cup, Continental Cup, ITTF supporting it, and you have seen Jin Yen has taken out this 11-6, being the winner again, straight 4 sets to nil up against PNG's number 1 Jeffrey Lloyd. That's how it is on the singles men's round robin match. Again, Jin Yen 4 sets to PNG's Jeffrey Lloyd nil in his 4 straight set win. Again, we'll be back more for more accents of Oceania Table Tennis and Continental Cup here at Butuka Academy.
Sometimes I wonder just how things happen this way. And I'm just reminiscing of that one whole night we once met. You pick me up every morning, just be through with the club. I never thought that a girl could love a man this much. I am overwhelmed and baby, I just can't thank you enough. And I'm wondering, say to make your angel eyes turn my way. If only I had the world, I'd give it all to you, babe. Now I'm about to leave for the road. I'll take you